I worked with this group for many years called a Mini Big Circus, and so I did a lot of collaborative work for a really big chunk of, like, I worked with them for like 11 years, 12 years actually, but like towards the end I was doing my own work again, like so a lot of what I did at that time was costume oriented and fed directly into what we were doing. It was either inspired by what we were doing, or a lot of times I would do explorations of costume and then they were integrated into plot lines and performances. But you know, I started gradually moving away from that and wanting to do more of my own thing, or at least collaborate with other people sometimes. So it's just been since like 2007 that I've started to really, I think, come into a sort of more mature place with my own work, where I had more of a say about what I was doing, more control, and so I started to revisit a lot of themes that I was working with back then. The temporary nature of ideas is a pretty new. It's new conceptually for me. This big installation that I did, it was completely interactive. But the ladders, I did a lot of ladders in school and made a lot of ladders and a lot of like dangling things growing, and that was like these aesthetics sort of, you know, morphed into more giant things now, I guess. Just still thinking about similar things. But I guess being around groups like Little Big Bang, you know, that it's just sort of continued. You know, I sort of worked with the Mini Big Circus, and we would collaborate with each other and feed into each other a lot, and so this is sort of continuous evolution. It's really hard to put into words how it affected my work, but I know that it has greatly.